Hi everyone. So today I am going to be talking about a lot of the digital work that I've been doing for the Magic Kingdom. So currently a lot of the Magic Kingdom is still getting under construction. A lot of it can't be done physically currently because I don't have the bricks and I don't have the ideas, so I wanted to put them on my computer first and then I would kind of talk about them. So here you go. This is the train station from the Magic Kingdom. This is what you will see when you enter the park. Right here is the front part. You have the awning. The train tracks will run along here. We'll have the sign portion right here. Now I'll incorporate parts from the Disneyland train station set, like the printed tile that says like welcome to like Disney World. This is the Disney train station. Here's the population and the elevation and all that. A lot of this is pretty simple stuff. There's a lot of these clips which kind of give it the ceiling trim. So now I have the Beauty and the Beast castle, and we're moving into the new Fantasyland portion. So I'll pop up a screen of the Magic Kingdom from Brook World, and you can see there are 3 base plates in the back right behind the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, where the Disneyland's It's a Small World is. But that is going away. I'm retiring it to somewhere. I'm not taking it apart because I like how it looks, but it's not going to stay in the park anymore. So now I'm replacing it with the new Fantasyland kind of back area of the park. So that includes Be Our Guest, that includes Gaston's Tavern, and also the Little Mermaid ride. So a lot of the rock work I'll do at home physically because I don't need to do rock work digitally. It's pretty simple. But this includes a lot of smaller parts in dark red and gold, which I do not own, so I wanted to design it digitally first. This is in micro scale because, like in Disney World, they use forced perspective to make the castle seem much larger, or at least they tried. It still looks like a mini diorama of a castle, but you know, you'll walk under it and you'll be like in the castle while you're eating the gray stuff, which is delicious. I had it once. It's pretty good. Then moving on, here is Gaston's Tavern. This will be right next to the Be Our Guest restaurant. This is a quick service place. People usually have it for breakfast. I've heard the cinnamon rolls are very good, so you can hop in and get one right here. I'm also adding some outdoor seating as well, with stools and tables with umbrellas. I feel that adding in the smaller carts and seating and all that makes it feel like more of a park instead of just a bunch of Legos thrown together, so good for me. And then I have this fountain in the middle, and that is going to be where Gaston and his henchmen are going to be like climbing over each other. I'll throw a picture of what it looks like in Street View so you know what I'm talking about. And right here, this is where the sign will be. I'll print that out on sticker paper and stick it in, and then here is the little like symbol or thing that goes above the sign. And then this part is part of the Little Mermaid ride, and a lot of it is pretty easy rock work. I'll use medium nougat bricks that I have left over from Thunder Mountain, and also a little bit that are left over from Splash Mountain. And I'll use that to kind of fill in these gaps. But as you can see, this is Prince Eric's palace. We have this little thing that'll go over the water, and just a bunch of dark red roofed towers. The towers are going to be in white, and they're all round. And I don't have a lot of the round pieces, especially these big ones right here, so it makes it a lot easier to just order them from like Bricklink. Alright, here is Tom Sawyer Island. So this is entirely new. I did not have Tom Sawyer Island in any earlier version of the build, and that is because I thought it was boring and that not many people liked it. And that is true, but I'm going for more accuracy in my park now, and that includes Tom Sawyer Island. And I tried my best, because it's a very, very large portion of the park, I would say. If I have everything to scale, it would probably be the biggest individual build, probably around 10 base plates, but I shrunk it down to 4. And I have this submodel right here. It lays the log bricks down sideways, so it gives it the kind of rickety rope bridge feel that you want. And right here is Splash Mountain, or it's going to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure soon, actually. I have the bridge going over it, so then you can get to the rest of Frontierland, which is just Thunder Mountain. That is right here. And then a smaller loop to have it more in line with the actual ride, because I had it too wide in my version. And so I'm shrinking that. I have a little dock building right here. I have a bunch more dock buildings that are on another frame that I'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, basically I have Harper's Mill, I have the dock that you can leave from. It's a little rope bridge right here, just a bunch of trees. So it's a pretty simple build. And I'm gonna show you the rest of Liberty Square that I updated. Alright, here's my Adventureland, Frontierland, and Liberty Square upgrade. So, this is a big portion of the park with a bunch of small shops and rides. So, the bridge coming off the hub will be right here. You got the sunglass huts. I have little pegs to put hats on. I might throw some, like, swords or, I don't know, headgear, other stuff like that. The Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse will be on this base plate right here, and this is the entrance for it. And then I have the Sunshine Tree Terrace. This is where you can get your orange swirl Dole Whip from Orange Bird. And also you got the Skipper Canteen right here. I'll put the sign right here. This is kind of the Disney World version of the Blue Bayou from Pirates of the Caribbean and Disneyland, except that this is for the Jungle Cruise. It's got pretty good food. I will say Blue Bayou is a little bit better because you can see the boats driving past you while you eat, but you know, it's still pretty cool. I have the Magic Carpets of Aladdin built already, so that will go on this base plate. And then I have the Tiki Room that you saw earlier, and I have Aloha Isle desserts, and that's where you can get Dole Whip as well. That'll be this building and also this building. And then I just have some filler stuff. This is just the gap or bridge you take to get to Frontierland, because it's mainly just two roads, one going this way and one going this way. But right here is where the Pirates of the Caribbean queue will be, and I'll build that physically because I already have a pretty good draft of it. I brought it to Brick World and I already did a video on it, so if you want to go see that, check it out. But here is the building that you pass under to get to Frontierland if you're on the path from Pirates of the Caribbean to Splash Mountain. And here's some seating for the restaurant of Pecos Bills. That's this one. It's like a fast food Mexican meal. It was pretty good. It was during the pandemic, like the tail end of the pandemic when I went. And they didn't have all the accommodations back, so it was not very good. They didn't have all the food options. But this is a blast from the past. This is the McDonald's French fry shop. It is currently closed, and I don't know if it is ever going to open up again, but my parents really like it. You can get McDonald's French fries here, and so I made sure to include it because I feel like some older Disney fans might catch that reference and really enjoy it. And also, I have the Country Bear Jamboree right here. It is small, but still recognizable once I put the sign on the back, and also it's on the back so not many people will see it. Just like if you're in the park, not many people are going to see it. The show is not very popular. And then here is the Liberty Square dock, and you take the Mark Twain riverboat to get to Tom Sawyer Island, and that's this 6 base plate chunk is on the other page. That's about it for today. I've been very busy after Brick World designing a whole bunch of things, and you might see these builds sooner than you may expect. Hopefully in about a month I'll have them built and I can show you them in person through a screen. So I will see you next week, and I'll probably be talking about something super interesting like I always do, and I will see you later. Please subscribe to me because it makes me happy.